Have you ever heard of a place so bizarre, it feels like it's straight out of a horror movie? A lake that turns animals into stone-like statues? Well, pack your bags, metaphorically speaking, because today we're traveling to northern Tanzania, to the shores of one of the most extreme and fascinating bodies of water on our planet, Lake Natron. This isn't your average swimming spot. In fact, taking a dip here could be the last thing you ever do. Why? Because Lake Natron is one of the most caustic, alkaline lakes in the world. Its waters are so full of a chemical compound called natron, a mix of sodium carbonate and baking soda, that its pH can soar to over 10.5. To put that into perspective, that's nearly as alkaline as ammonia. It's a chemical cocktail that can cause severe burns to the skin and eyes of most animals that aren't adapted to it. The lake gets its otherworldly blood-red color from salt-loving microorganisms and algae that thrive in these harsh conditions. As water evaporates under the scorching African sun, the salinity skyrockets, creating the perfect breeding ground for these tiny, red-pigmented life forms. The shoreline is often crusted with white salt and soda deposits, making it look like a desolate alien landscape. It's beautiful, but deadly. So what about those petrified animals? The stories are true, but it's not exactly Medusa's lair. The lake doesn't instantly turn living creatures to stone. What happens is that animals, particularly birds, sometimes misjudge the reflective surface of the water and crash into it. The highly alkaline water then acts as a fantastic preservative. The sodium carbonate essentially mummifies the bodies, calcifying them and preserving them in eerie, lifelike poses. When the water level recedes, these perfectly preserved, ghostly statues are left behind on the shore, a haunting testament to the lake's power. Photographers have captured these incredible, chilling images, which is how Lake Natron earned its terrifying reputation. You might be thinking, this place sounds like a total dead zone, and you'd be almost right. Most life can't survive here. Fish are a no-go. Large mammals stay far away. But incredibly, Lake Natron is bursting with a very specific kind of life. It's the single most important breeding ground in the world for the lesser flamingo. Yes, you heard that right. Over 75% of the world's lesser flamingo population is born right here. How is this possible? It turns out this deadly environment is the perfect predator-free nursery. The flamingos have adapted to the harsh conditions. They have tough, scaly skin on their legs that protects them from the alkaline water, and they can drink water from freshwater springs and geysers that feed into the lake. They build their nests on the vast salt flats that emerge during the dry season, creating islands of mud that keep their chicks safe from predators like hyenas, who can't cross the caustic mud flats. The flamingos feast on the spirulina algae that give the lake its red hue, which in turn gives the birds their iconic pink color. It's a perfect, if brutal, circle of life. This deadly lake is, in fact, the cradle of life for millions of these magnificent birds. Visiting Lake Natron is an adventure in itself. It's located in a remote part of Tanzania, near the Kenyan border, with the majestic volcano Oldoinyo Lengai, the mountain of God to the Maasai people, looming in the background. This volcano is unique because it erupts nitrocarbonatite lava, which is what feeds the lake its high concentration of sodium carbonate. The journey there involves long drives on dusty, bumpy roads, but the reward is a landscape unlike any other on Earth. You can hire local Maasai guides to walk along the shoreline, carefully of course, and witness the surreal beauty of the red water, the vast salt pans, and the endless flocks of flamingos painting the sky pink. It's a powerful reminder that life finds a way, even in the most inhospitable corners of our planet. Lake Natron isn't a monster. It's a specialist. It's a fragile, unique ecosystem that supports one of the most spectacular wildlife displays in the world. It's a place of stark contrasts, death and life, beauty and danger, all coexisting under the African sun. So, while it may be the deadliest lake on Earth for some, for the lesser flamingo, it is the ultimate sanctuary. It's a truly magical and humbling place that shows us just how weird and wonderful our world can be. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible journey to Lake Natron. If you found this as fascinating as I did, Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more adventures into the wildest places on Earth. Let me know in the comments what other extreme locations you'd like to see us explore next. Until then, stay curious